Where are my proud Africans who live in the UK, who entered into the United Kingdom with the right documentation, who came into this country with with legal basis or on legal basis? Where are they? Where are these proud Africans who are trying to make a decent living, who are trying to carve a decent life for themselves and for the rest of their family members? Where are they? I want you to come here and listen to me. I want you to open up and speak out. And I want to ask a question to the British people. The British people, those who are engaged in this racial riot, where is the British values we all preach? Where is the British values that we see on walls? Where I work, wherever I go, anytime I go to work, I see the British values, the core British values, the value of democracy, respect of human rights, dignity. Where are these values? Where are these values? In one sense, I agree that the child, that black African child who killed that innocent girls on that day, we condemn it. We agree that act was not good. I ask that the family of those girls, I ask that God will strengthen them. It is something we don't want to hear. It is something I don't want to talk about it. The moment I even mention that, my heart is bleeding. Okay. Now, here is the point. It started like agitation, protest, and all these things, but now it is getting out of hands. Now our kids are asking us questions as black Africans. I'm a proud African. I don't hide my identity wherever I go. I am a proud African. Nobody can talk me out of my identity. I believe in the fact that I'm an African and I can't do anything to change that. That is who God made me to be, and I'm proud of that. Okay, so the thing that started as protest, as a normal protest, is now gradually going down to racial abuse and racial riot. And the chant now is black people should get out of the UK. That is what is happening. In case British young folks, the new generation of British people, in case you have forgotten, let me school you a bit. Many years ago, your great-great-grandfathers and grandmoms, the founders of your country, went to Africa. They went and forced our people. They forced my grandmom, they forced my grandfather to come into this country. They invited them into this country to come and work for them. This invitation was non-negotiable. They had no right on their own. They forced them into this country. They stole their resources. They stole their gold. They stole their diamond. They stole their bauxite and all kinds of resources in Africa. And they brought all these things to Britain, not just Britain, but to Europe and to North America, which was the New World, America, and even the Caribbean, those areas. They forced them out of their own volition and brought them to a new land, and they helped to contribute to your country. And today you are young folks and you are enjoying the benefit and the toil of your great-great-grandfathers and our great-great-grandfathers who came here to work for this country. Yeah, that was the first thing you did against us as British people or as white people. But you know what? There is nothing we can do about it. Today, racism has come to be accepted, even though there are laws that speak against it. Okay, but for me, there's a lot of racism in Britain. There's a lot of racism. Let me shock you. The first time I came to Britain, the first time I experienced racial abuse, I went to a supermarket to buy a few stuff. I think it was a shop rather. It was a big shop. What is the name of this shop? I've really forgotten. And I was using the elevator. When I was using the elevator, there was a lady standing upstairs. She was waiting to also come because the other side, people were also using it. And when it got to my turn, as I stepped out of the elevator, the lady was trying to do this. When she saw me, she looked at me and she was doing this. She did that by looking to my face. And I was looking at her. Meaning I was thinking. She was looking at me and doing this. Meanwhile, that day, I had used Tom Ford spray on me. I just looked at her and I passed by. You know what? We Africans, some of we Africans, we are cultured people. We have been brought up well. Okay? Some of you see us to be very aggressive people. We are not aggressive. When we were young, we were told to respect people. We were told to respect elderly people. We were told to respect the views and the opinions of people. And I think that in this country, that is what we preach. That you need to respect people's view. That is why anybody can express his opinion. I'm only expressing my opinion. I'm not saying I'm angry. I'm not angry with anybody. I'm just expressing my opinion. Because we need to speak out. That is why I began by saying that where are the proud Africans? Where are the people who are legally permitted to stay in the UK by the UK government? They must come out and speak. If there are illegal immigrants and you want to chase them out of your country, I don't think it's your job to do that. And this is not the way to go. The way to go is not to speak against somebody's religion. You are attacking Muslims. You are trying to pull out hijabs. You are making life so uncomfortable for us black people. Our great-great-grandfathers, some went to Caribbean and some came here. In case you have forgotten, let me also remind you of this history. After the Second World War, what we call in the UK as the Windrush generation, okay, you lost all the men in the UK as you went to the Caribbean to bring the men. When the men came, the Caribbeans, Asia, Pakistani people, Indians, Nepalese people, you brought them into this country. The men worked on your factory. They married your women, gave birth. All the men died after the Second World War. It was through the sweat, the toils, the hard work, the labor of these men that has brought this country to this far. And now here we are. Our only sin is we are taking your jobs. So now this racial riot is turning into black people and anti-Muslim people are taking our jobs. We hate them. They should leave our country. Now that is where it is going. You are smashing windscreens, going to people's home. When you sit in the bus, you are not safe. People are looking at you in some way because of the color of your skin, because they feel you don't even belong to this society. The plain truth is that how many of you British people, British young people, how many of you will be able to do the kind of jobs we immigrants do? How many of you will do factory work 12 hours? I'm talking about pure British people. How many of you will do all those kinds of work? How many will do care home jobs, cleaning the bums of old people? We clean the bums of your parents. We clean the bums of your grandfathers, grandmoms. We do that and we do it with pride because we are people who come from struggle. We have seen a lot of struggle. So this kind of jobs that we do here, that is what makes us a living. We are proud of it. We are doing it. But how many of you can do this job? This is the kind of job we do here. And yet you are telling us that we are taking your jobs. Tell me, how many people are willing to do it? I know some of you, if they give you £1 million, £500,000 a month to even do this job, you will not do it. Because it is not your nature to do such jobs. You will never do it. We do factory work, we do car wash, we do security work. Go to most of the pubs in the UK. You will see some of the guys who are security workers as Pakistanis, Indians, Africans. These are the jobs we do. What sin have we committed? This is the sin we have committed. These are the jobs you people are saying we have taken over you. You are living on government benefit because some of you, the plain truth is that you are lazy. You don't want to do any work. And now you are turning your anger on black people. I don't think this is the reason. You are just hiding behind something, trying to maybe hate black people for the mere fact that they are black people. This country is becoming unbearable for some of us. It's becoming unbearable. And it is scary. It is becoming scary. In this modern world, this civilized generation, where you go out and you are afraid because you are a black man, no, it's becoming scary. It's becoming scary. I just got a call from a friend, and it's something else. It's something else. If you don't know how to defend yourself, you don't know. People can just mess up with you. They can just mess up with you. And I want to congratulate the British government for the measures put in place. I know they are doing well. I'm sorry for the new Prime Minister. Being a new minister in office, and this is something he's meeting for the first time in office. It's a big blow for his government, but I pray this too shall pass away. British people, we love you. We are here to contribute to your country. Unless you tell us that you don't know our importance, we don't contribute to this country. I pay tax every month. I pay national insurance. And sometimes when you are sick and even you go to your GP, you don't get the treatment that you want. We are quiet about all these things. We don't talk about it. We are tired of you. We are tired of this treatment. We are really tired. We are not calling for violence. Violence is not the way out, but we are defending our right. The British people, we know what you stand for in history. This country, Great Britain, the Kingdom of Great Britain, has a track record in history, and this thing has to stop. You are disgracing yourself to the rest of the world. It must stop. Thank you.